5 more die in floods in Iran. People across all of Iran's 31 provinces are bracing for continued flood warnings, especially on Monday. Rains and thunderstorms are especially reported in the country's western provinces. At least 5 people were killed in the fresh floods that swept Iran's western Lorestan province on Sunday. Heavy rains and subsequent floods in Lorestan caused damage to infrastructure, including the residential buildings, bridges and roads. Sanandaj in Kurdstan Province is on high alert. Commuting for vehicles in certain areas has been banned, and locals are also warned to stay away from these regions. All flights in and out of Sanandaj have also been cancelled. There are similar warnings issued for Khuzestan Province. MEK Resistance Units providing aid to flood-hit people. Following recent floods that have devastated Iran, and in response to a message issued by Iranian opposition president Maryam Rajavi, members of the MEK's resistance units are collecting aid for flood victims. Resistance units are a network directly associated to the Iranian opposition group MEK. The aid collected includes medicine, blankets, clothing, canned food, and hygiene goods. These items are directly sent to people in need, knowing all regime institutions will only steal such goods. Hardline cleric claims Khamenei did not make a single mistake in 30 years. Hardline cleric Mohammad Taqi Mesbah Yazdi has claimed that the regime's supreme leader Ali Khamenei has not made even one single mistake during the past 3 decades as the leader of the Islamic Republic. Yazdi said, "It is strange that someone that leads a nation for 30 years and faces the most complicated social problems and still does not make a mistake, while other world leaders have committed numerous mistakes." His comments come while Iran under Khamenei ranks among the last countries in many areas. For instance, Iran ranks 164 among 180 nations in terms of media freedom, according to Reporters Without Borders. Meanwhile, his regime faces major economic crises due to his inability to solve the country's foreign relations deadlock. Iran is also overwhelmed by widespread and systematic financial corruption. Recently, the MP for Rasht said the anti-corruption campaign should start from Khamenei's own household. Iran sentences labour activist to prison without access to counsel. Labour activist Arshem Rezehi has been issued a total of 8.5 years in prison at a kangaroo trial that took place on March 15th without a lawyer and prior notice. He was sentenced for spreading propaganda against the state, assembly and collusion against national security, and insulting the supreme leader. Rezehi was arrested on January 7th by agents of the Revolutionary Guards in Tehran and taken to Evin prison. Mild earthquake jolts area in Iran hosting nuclear plant. An earthquake measuring 4.4 on the Richter scale has hit Commuting area near Bushehr in southern Iran on the Persian Gulf. Earthquakes in Bushehr area are more significant as the city hosts Iran's nuclear power plant in a complex which is over 4 decades old. Iranian sources have not reported on possible casualties.